Hi.
You're good.
Okay. Are we doing this? Now, I think we're supposed to wait on people, right? Okay. Laura's saying, so we're going to wait on people. This is our very first Facebook Live. I've never done it before, so I think this will be really fun. Then we're also going to use this for, we'll send it out so people that have questions with the affidavit, then we'll be able to send it out. So I hope you enjoy it. We're trying to be as informational as we possibly can, and this has been a long time in coming.
Krista's here.
Hey, Krista. Yay, I thought I was going to be alone, which I thought would be funny, just me talking to Laura, which I talk to her about the affidavit all the time. So it's good to have you on. I think we're going to have a few other people joining, so.
Renee is here.
Oh, hey, Renee. He already does this, so he's a pro. I already know that. So this is just the first time I've done it, so.
The stakes are high.
Yeah, the stakes are high with Renee. That is very true. And I'm not even riding a bike and doing it. All I have to do is sit here. So, okay, I'll give you a little bit of background. So the Affidavit of Exempt Status is something that we started working on legislation about 3 years ago. And the 2014 law that was passed for workers' compensation, it inadvertently just got, Laura's making a funny face.
We're good.
Okay. So the Affidavit of Exempt Status was actually in Title 36 and was inadvertently left out of the statute when we changed to our new law, which went into place in 2014. So we thought it would be something easy to put back in and copy and paste, but it's proven to be a little bit of a harder situation. We haven't had any opposition to it, but ended up with a few roadblocks. So it recently just passed. It went live yesterday on the Workers' Comp Commission, and over the years we've been able to come up with a much better product. So it's a benefit for the consumer and it's a benefit for our industry and for our agents. So I think you're going to be real happy with it. A couple of things you need to know is the Affidavit of Exempt Status is for those companies, individuals, sole proprietors, partnerships that are not required to carry workers' compensation insurance. So what they do is sign the form. It's good for 2 years, and then they just have to renew it. So there is a $50 charge from the commission. So we've been able to put that back into place. It's a benefit to everyone. So that gives you a little bit of the background that we've had. Another question I had is what's the purpose of the affidavit? Again, it's to provide an exclusion for those not required to carry workers' compensation. So that could be any business entity, so proprietor, sole proprietor, partnership, corporation. And if you do not have employees, then you are not required to carry workers' compensation insurance. So you need to be aware that if you do hire employees, then the affidavit, you would need to provide a cancellation and then it wouldn't be necessary. So it is for anyone that does not have employees. So the intent of it is to, for those that are working for other people, they're able to provide that to the people that they're working for, a primary contractor, to show that they're exempt, so that way they're not having to pay any premium on that payroll. What does it do? It is for business entities, individuals. So again, it was only for sole proprietors and partnerships. Now it's for any business entity. So that way it has a wide coverage, because very easily a plumber that has a corporation but only works for himself and doesn't have any employees, they would be eligible for the affidavit. There is a charge. One of the questions we've gotten is there a charge? Yes, the commission charges $50, a filing fee, and the affidavit lasts for 2 years. So after 2 years, it'll expire. You'll need to reapply for another one. In the meantime, in that 2 years, if you happen to hire an employee, then you would need to cancel your current affidavit and you would need to obtain workers' compensation insurance. It's good for 2 years. And then if you have any questions about that, you can always contact the Workers' Comp Association. I will say that if you go to no, that's not it, sorry. The Workers' Compensation website is ok.gov/WCC. And there actually now is a big giant button right on the front page of the Workers' Compensation website that will take you to the website that will help you fill out the form. The form is very easy. It's very slick. I've worked very, very closely with the Workers' Comp Commission to make sure that it's easily obtained. So you will go through, you will be asked a serious question to make sure that you understand that you don't have to carry workers' compensation. When you finish, you'll pay your $50, and within 24 hours, you'll get an email with the affidavit form that's completed back to your email address. So a couple of things to note on there is that you can be any business entity. They do have a place for an FEIN. However, that is not required. So if you have a Social Security number, then that's not necessary either. So they really will look it up under the business name or the person's name that's on there. Very easy, very slick. It'll probably take you less than 10 minutes to do it. We actually went through a couple. We were number 11 and 12 with a couple that came by yesterday and worked on it. And we did it very quickly, very easily, and it was correct. Within 24 hours, they had the form, and it was easy. So we've called the commission a few times, and they've been very helpful with their questions. So we're very excited about this. This is one more thing that IIAO does for you as a member, and it benefits all of us to fulfill our mission of providing the best service we can for the consumer and for our industry. So I don't know if there's any other questions or anyone's had any other thoughts. Laura said there's no more questions. So
Renee says he loves it.
Loves it. That's great. So we're real thrilled about it. I think it's it's such a great benefit for us, and we're thrilled that we were able to make this happen. So if there's no more questions, you're always free to contact me via Facebook, or you can send me an email, and we'd be happy to answer them. So with all of that, I hope everyone has a great Friday and a great weekend.